Not everyone will enter heaven. These are not my words. They are the words of Jesus Christ. Matthew 7:13-14. Enter through the narrow gate. For wide is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But narrow is the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. This is shocking, isn't it? We want to believe everyone goes to heaven. But Jesus says the opposite. In this video, you will discover why most people choose the wide road, what the saints in the Bible say about heaven, hell, and purgatory, and how you can walk the narrow road that leads to eternal life. Don't leave halfway. At the end, I will share a story from a saint that may shake you to the core. Part 2. The words of Jesus. Jesus didn't sugarcoat truth. He spoke about hell more than heaven. Explain the narrow road versus wide road with examples. Wide road, living for money, pleasure, ignoring God. Narrow road, sacrifice, forgiveness, faith, obedience. Luke 13:24. Strive to enter through the narrow door. For many will try to enter and will not be able. Emotional reflection. Imagine standing before God and realizing you chose the wrong road. Engagement hook. Do you think most people today are walking the wide road or the narrow road? Comment below. I want to hear your thoughts. Part 3. Voices from the Saints. Saint Augustine. Many are called, few are chosen. St. John Chrysostom. The road to hell is easy, but the way to heaven is hard. Saint Faustina's vision of souls judged by God. Most were going to hell, few to heaven. Padre Pio's warnings, confession, prayer, sacrifice. Emotional storytelling. Share real saint visions with vivid imagery. Engagement hook. If you met Padre Pio today and he asked you, "Are you ready for eternity?" how would you answer? Part 4. The reality of hell. People think hell is a myth, but Jesus warned, Matthew 25:41. Depart from me, you cursed, into eternal fire. Describe the story of the rich man and Lazarus. Luke 16:19-31. Saint Teresa of Avila saw hell. I would never wish it on my worst enemy. Explain, hell equals eternal separation from God, regret, despair. Emotional story, a saint's vision of a soul condemned because of unrepented sin. Do you believe hell is real, or do you think it's just a story? Tell me in the comments. I want to know your opinion. The hope of heaven. Contrast after hell, part to lift hearts. Jesus comforts us. John 14:2. In my Father's house are many rooms. Revelation 21:4. He will wipe every tear. Describe heaven emotionally. A place with no death, no fear, no pain. Reunited with loved ones. Eternal joy in God's presence. Saint Faustina wrote, Heaven's beauty is beyond imagination. 1 second, there outweighs every suffering on earth. Engagement hook. If you could ask God for one thing in heaven, what would it be? Write it in the comments. Part 6. Purgatory. God's mercy. Some souls aren't ready for heaven immediately. They need purification. 2 Maccabees 12:45 shows prayers for the dead are holy. St. Catherine of Genoa described purgatory. Greatest pain is longing for God, but not yet seeing Him. Many saints saw souls appearing, asking for prayers or masses. Emotional example, Padre Pio saw a friar in purgatory who appeared to him for help. Point, your prayers can release souls today. Engagement hook, do you pray for your family members who have passed away? Comment yes if you do, or no if you never thought of it before. Part 7. The narrow road in daily life. How to actually walk the narrow road. Prayer daily, even when tired. Forgiving someone who hurt you. choosing honesty over profit, going to confession and mass regularly, serving others without reward. Matthew 16:24. Take up your cross and follow me. Use real-life modern examples. A person refusing corruption at work. A teenager choosing purity when pressured. A family choosing prayer over entertainment. Emotional appeal. The narrow road is not easy, but would you trade one lifetime of comfort for eternal suffering? Engagement hook. Would you rather suffer for a short time here or for eternity later? Comment your choice. Part 8. Shocking final story and conclusion. Tells Saint Faustina's vision. She saw souls judged. Many went to hell, fewer to heaven. Or Padre Pio's encounters. Souls in flames, begging for one prayer. Conclude with Jesus' words, Matthew 7:14. Only a few find the narrow road. Emotional ending. Which road will you choose today? Heaven is waiting, but the gate is narrow. This teaching is not to scare you, but to wake you up. Heaven is real. Hell is real. Purgatory is real. Eternity is forever. Like this video if it touched you. Share it with friends and family. Subscribe for more Catholic teachings. Comment below, do you believe you're walking the narrow road? Yes or no?